Austin. Whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I'm pumped up. Why am I pumped up? We got plenty of things to talk about, guys. The stock is pumped up. It's pumped all the way back up to $24 and some change. I feel good where we're at today. You should feel good where we're at all week. We do have the annual shareholders meeting. That is going to be Thursday on the 15th. I know in the Discord, some people were saying it was Wednesday. I'm looking at you like you're crazy. I see it right now. I see GameStop on the screen, which I have not seen only about 4 times in the last 2 years. They're on TV right now. So shout out to Yahoo Finance, actually trying to throw out some shade out there. If you don't know, they're the biggest deterrents to us because they don't want to help us. Nobody wants to help us. Nobody wants to tell you exactly what's happening with this stock, with this company. I will keep saying it till the day I'm die, till the day I drop. I will be here. I'll be here 5 years from now, guys, when everyone's asking who was talking about GameStop and in a positive light, who knew what was going on. It's going to be you, me, and us. That's it. That's it. I don't know who else knows this stuff, but GameStop right now, $24.07, up over 6% today, trading on the 3-month average at around 5.9 million shares already so far today. But I'll tell you, this stock is kicking ass and taking names. And why? Because our leadership, and I don't mean to put it out that way. I know a lot of people, why do you say our leadership? I'll say it a different way. GameStop's board of directors, GameStop's leadership, senior staff, they're buying shares. Alan Adel, 10,000 shares. Larry Chang, another 5,000, which he already bought some back in March. They're buying in. They're picking this thing up off the floor. If you guys look at the daily chart, remember the true level support was that blue line right there. No matter how you cut it, once we cut back from the previous run up on earnings, back down to here, this was $18. We touched, that was our support. We pushed it back up. Guess what happened? They dropped it again after earnings, dropped it down on the bad news that GameStop only lost $1 million over the course of the last 6 months. They don't want to tell you that part, but here you go. They missed earnings by what? 3 cents a share? Spare me the bullshit. Okay, guys, I'm telling you right now, 3 cents a share is not much, but it's okay. We'll act like it's forever. And then what do? We bought it back up, and everyone's buying the dip because if you're going to give it to us, we're going to buy it. Even now at $24.06, this is a dip. And are we still in the true breakout? We're still there. We're still breaking out. We're going to have a breakout within the breakout. This is all real. This is TA to the fullest, guys. If you fill up a cup, I got a cup right here, it has ice in it. But if I fill it up, and if I just keep pouring money into this bad boy, it's going to overflow eventually. Well, guess what? We keep filling up on GameStop. We just keep buying as much as we can. I know you do, I do. We've all increased our positions. Who's actually losing here? When you say the words, and I've heard this is one of these guys' names here, Own the Float, right? I checked out, I was with Mike last night. We did the interview and everything, and I left there, and somebody wrote in the Discord, they go, they're going to have to change the name from Owning the Float. And I was like, yeah, because I'm telling you right now, we own the float. When it comes to GameStop, we definitely own the float. That's how I feel about it. But this is strong, guys. Look at how strong this shit is. Just to come right back out of it, just to build your way out of that bottom, which you thought, they all thought it was bad news. And I just sat here. I sat here with the space helmet on. I took it on the chin. Literally, people making fun of me left and right because I'm excited about the stock going up. I'm excited, for price action? Not really. I'm just in a good mood. Why do you guys all try to kill a good time? Wall Street Bets out here putting me everywhere. Why? Why Wall Street Bets? Do you guys want to rain on my parade? You guys want to make fun of me because the stock went up and it went down and I don't even care? But guess what? The truth is this. More eyes on GameStop, the better we do. And that's just how it goes, guys. Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy you guys are back. So glad I bought Apple, Tesla, Meta, and not GameStop. Well, Lemon, I don't know why you're so glad considering Apple's down today. A lot of those famous tech stocks are down, but it's okay. You can brag about being in Meta and being in Apple. That's fine. We've all been in the stock. We've all owned those shares. That's not what we're doing right now. It's not what I'm doing. So I'm happy for you that you didn't buy GameStop at what? $15, $16, $18? You didn't? You missed out? You just missed out on this 50% run? Am I missing something here? We went from $15 all the way up to $28.90-something the other day. So am I missing something? Who else has swings like this? Who else has the volatility that you're looking for? But hey, you're a pipe dream, Lemon. There's a law named after you. Because you guys are suckers, just suckers. That's all it is. And I've never liked lemons. Can we just establish that? There is nothing in my life that I eat that I go, I wish I had more lemon. No, it's bullshit. Lemons grow. It just, you start sweating, your mouth puckers up, and you're bullshit. But there you go. How you guys doing? I was just testing you where you're all paying attention. Yeah, that's what it was. You were the one who said it right. Yeah, no, said it wrong. It's okay. I just keep buying more too. I feel great. What's up, everyone? Gap fill looking great. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Tech stocks are a huge bull market. Yeah, no, it's a fake breakout. This is not a real bull pump. Oh my God. Let me tell you, when they raise rates again, I'm telling you right now, I called this out, a couple weeks ago, guys, who was here. I said, yeah, you're going to see on the spot, it's going to go around 420, 430 maybe. And I feel it's going to come down 10%, if not more. But it'll come down all the way down to 380, 390. So you better play the downside of that if you're that guy. If you're the guy who's trying to predict the way the stock market goes, that's not me. I don't try to predict the stock market. I could care less. I don't give a shit about macroeconomics. I invest past that. I invest for a great company with great leadership and a great idea. That's where I'm at. You, oh yeah, way to buy Apple at the top. I mean, that's all I can tell you. It's okay. $3,500 for a space helmet. I got mine right there. It's free. I'll take you on a trip on my favorite rocket ship going through the sky. It's Marantz and the crew. So there you go. Buy more. Load up in August, buddy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Load it up, and I could go out there and buy all that in August because it's going to come down. You mean like 5 to 6 stocks? Exactly. Love our insiders buying more shares. Absolutely, guys. Alan Allen, Larry Chang, you guys know who they are. They are some of the founders of this damn thing called Volution Capital as far as how they invested into Chewy. I know Alan wasn't part of Volution at that point, but he is now. And these guys are smart, man. They know it. When Ryan takes over, they know exactly what that means. I want to know, is Ryan taking a salary? I'm going to say no. I mean, how much money are they going to save by not having to pay a CEO? Right now, they don't have one. They have a guy who's acting as a general manager. Oh, I don't even know what the hell that title is. But he got a little bit of more shares in his pocket for it. But they're saving I think $15 million in salary by not paying it because he's not going to take a pay. He doesn't have to. His money's off on the shares. He's already a multi-millionaire billionaire. He is GameStop. So you guys, this is great. This is great. I'm just telling you right now, we got free labor out of Matthew Furlong. And shout out to Brian Suzy, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman. This dude, he went out here and made an article yesterday and said, Ryan Cohen, did he murder Matthew Furlong? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. He took Matthew Furlong over. Matthew guided the ship for 2 years. Great job, Matthew. But the contract's up and it's over. And now you're out. So what do we do now? We just sit on it and we see how great we're going to be. And I think we're going to be great. That's why I'm looking for Mark Vadden. I want to know where he's at. I want to know if Ryan's willing to bring him in and have him a part of this journey. If he even wants to work, I don't know. But I'm still looking for him to be a part of something. I've looked for him for the last year and a half. Last year, really, when I started really studying what the hell they were doing. But that's where I'm at with that. I'm willing to be Ryan Cohen. We'll buy more shares. You're willing to bet? Is that what you're going to say, empirical debt? Oh, there you go. You did. So buy more shares. I don't know. He has the ability to buy a couple more. He can't buy that much more. He's almost at the threshold. But I think he can buy about 4% more of the float. And 4% more of this float means around 12 million more shares. So that's good money. That's a good amount. We'll figure it out. I looked at Larry Chang. Larry Chang has almost $1 million worth of shares already. That's a lot of money. For someone who invests the way Larry does with his company, and maybe he's not this multi-billionaire type style guy, but the $1 million in GameStop's a lot. I don't care who you are. So shout out to him. The show with you and owning the float was awesome. Congrats on the weight loss. Tonko Native, way to type in all caps. I'm happy that you're watching. Sure, it was awesome. You're the same guy who said, I'm a janitor, okay? And it's commendable. So stick to your lane there. You get no pass from me, but thanks for watching. Mark Vadden probably watches the channel. I doubt it. I don't know who watches this channel, to be honest with you. I don't know if Ryan ever does or Larry or anyone else, but I will tell you I'm flattered to even I think about it that way because we're going to be here. I was talking to my dad this morning, obviously. My dad and I went to a mountain. We went to a mountain. They tell you, oh, hey, it's a hike. You got to go up to this cross. And we've done it before in the past. And I was like, okay, we're going to go up there, Pops. Now, we've been doing the hard mountain for like a month now. Every day, guys. Just 5 miles. It's 2.5 up, 2.5 down. It's a real grind. And it hurts. And I do a trash bag, bodysuits, hoodies. I do everything. I'm up there. I'm just sweating. I'm dying. And my cat's playing with the bag. Hey, bro, you want to calm down, bro? He's going to suffocate, guys. Give me 10 seconds while I go save his life, and I'll be right back. Holy hell, cat. Hey, Hercules, you want to calm down? No, you don't want to? Okay.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, assume position. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
Yeah, I'm back. Thank you guys. Save the cat. That's how we do it. Well, welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information. You know the deal. All right, check this out. This is GameStop, and I got this one for you. Is it here? Look at this. I changed my mind because now I'm just... Yeah, no, didn't want to cuss. That's what the fuck I am. Oh, damn it. It happened anyway. Here you go. You know what? I was bullish yesterday, but I kind of changed my mind because now I'm just fucking bullish. Okay? That's what the fuck I am about GameStop. Yeah, that's my tagline. Appreciate you guys so much for that. Let's look at what we have, though, guys. Honestly, GameStop's fun to watch, and I love it, and I talk about it, with all my heart. But this morning when we went to a place called The Cross, and there's a cross. It's on top of this hill. You park, you walk, and it's 2.3 miles up there and back, and it's trash. It's so easy. We honestly got done with it in like 30 minutes. It was easy. I mean, it was just ridiculous. And I go, yo, Pops, that wasn't real, bro. And we were looking at each other in disappointment. I go, let's go to the big one. Let's go to the bump. So we go to the bump and grind. And yeah, shit, we did that. And oh man, total we ended up doing like 6 miles, and it hurt, man. It hurt so bad. But we're jumping up the mountain, and my Pops is like, hey, man, what's that pep in your step? What do you got going on? I said, man, I did this interview last night with Owning the Float with Mike, Clipper Mike, just Temecula Mike, whatever you guys want to call him, AMC Mike. But Owning the Float, I did the interview with them, and it made me reflect on a lot of things, like why we're here and why we avoid certain companies. And my dad's like, well, let me hear it. So he was listening. I don't know if he wanted to hear it, but I was playing it. And he's like, oh, okay. I said, yeah, man, I don't really think people know whenever we say words like those trigger words, like, private equity or, the influence that is bankruptcy and how it's going to all play out. And I'm looking at Bed Bath & Beyond today. We're at another deadline. Where the hell's the news? Did they find a stalking horse? Did they find somebody to buy this whole company? I'm saying no. But if they did, that's awesome. That's awesome for somebody, just not for the investors of the channel or of the stock. So I don't know what to make of these guys who pump out misinformation left and right. There's a lot of them out there. But I'm just doing my part day by day, guys. I really am. And I'm finding one new subscriber and one new person to tell. And I'll keep doing it that way. So if I see you out there while I'm walking up these mountains, I might tell you about GameStop. You just never know. But for anyone else out there, now that a loyal shareholder right there, who's a loyal shareholder? I don't even know what they said. Oh, right here, representing the UK, even though there is no GameStop here. Rick James has been with us and with GameStop for at least 2 years. I've seen him on the channel. So yeah, I can only imagine. Rick James is the truth, man. He's been around a long time. Lemon is is he the troll today? Lemon, you just came in, Lemon, and you just come out swinging for the fences? Like, why'd you get so excited? Did you make up the name? Lemon. All right, so I got a real bitter taste in my mouth just saying your name. Yeah. All right. Keeping it real, OG. I'm trying Inking all day, doing my best. Michael Vinutti, welcome back, man. Appreciate you. But let's see what we have. Oh, no, I've been watching all the headlines, stuff that's going down. And the truth is, like I said, this is a fake market. This is not real. This is not a real bull session. This is just a little moment for them to kick it up and bring it right back down to reality. That's my opinion, and only because I know the rates are going to go up. I know the rates are going to go up. They have to. They can't. They're not doing it for real. There's not enough people that have filed for bankruptcy. Or I'm sorry, not only that, but for unemployment. They don't have enough. The unemployment number's not there. So with the exception of Nevada, every state is under 5%. When we're at 5% as a nation, that's when you know it's a buying opportunity for multiple things, just not the securities you're looking for. So what do? Do we stack money right now? Do we buy? Some people want to buy on the short end of things. You can buy those ETFs that are actually shorting stocks and making a profit. But me personally, I don't do it that way. I do it a different way. I literally just buy at every price point because I love the companies I'm in at all price points. I don't care how high it is, how low it is. I love that I'll be in it 10 years from now, right? So, but people are there. So shout out to Jay Kerwin. I guess, okay, I'm here with you walking the dog since someone canceled their training session. So I'm still getting paid, which means more money for GameStop. And you get to listen to the show. That's phenomenal. Well, guys, Thursday's annual shareholders meeting. Can we get pumped up about this? Can we talk about this? I'm going to be live. Okay, I'm going to be live that day all day. I have the day off. Mind you, I have today off. I'm here in front of you. Tomorrow, I'm going to be here in front of you. Wednesday, I got to go to work one day. Come back, I'm off again. Go back to work, off. It's going to be crazy. I have like a whole stretch over the next 3 weeks where I'm only working about, I believe, 8 days over the next 21 days because I'm taking some vacation so I can work on my body. I want to touch my body. Put me on the floor. I just want to get in shape, okay? So I want to be able to, catch my wife staring at me twice. I catch her every night. She'll be doing the double take. She'll be like, hey, who's that skinny guy walking through the house? I'm not skinny. I lost almost 30 pounds, but I'm not skinny yet. I'm trying to get there, though. Back up over 2403. I bought it at today. That's good. Then you're buying it at all the right points. I have it ending today. If we can keep the run, I have it going all the way around 2420, 2419. I could be wrong. But right there to the high that was today, who knows? Who knows? Oh, Rico knows. No, not really. I know, though. I know what's going down. Shout out to you guys. And I was jamming out to some songs. What was the first song that had me going? I forget the name of the song. It's called Some Kind of Wonderful. Yeah. GME. Got me feeling kind of funny. Honestly, when I'm going up the mountain, I have these songs playing when I'm going up the mountain for the day. And hey guys, when I say I'm going, guys, if I could record it on TikTok, maybe I'll do that. Just, man, you guys would be like, what the hell? There's no decline. There's no point in as you're going, there's not a single step that is going to be relief. Like, I don't have to go. Every step is like you're walking up damn flight of stairs and it never stops. It just never, and there's even somewhere I look back down and look at my pops and he's like, yo, yeah, it's like that. It's hard, bro. That's what he said. No, I mean, she said, my bad. Anyway, I'm messing with you guys. I'm having a good time every morning, every day while I look at the stock and I look at the headlines, guys. I really do, but nothing out there is going to get us prepared for tomorrow, right? So tomorrow's CPI data is coming out. If you guys are not familiar, that's Consumer Price Index. It's going to tell you what type of confidence you have out there as far as what the increase is for inflation. And if you really think about it, I don't think the inflation number is settled. I don't think it's anywhere near there. I think that the Fed has been lying to people and giving them false hope just to settle the market where it's at, to allow them to pump it like they are right now, and they're going to eventually rug pull. Bulls are not in charge. I know it's been green for the last 3 weeks. They're not in charge. The bears are coming back for the power. They've been in charge for about 3 years now. They're not going to give it up today. And you look at 2021, the pump that was at the end of the year, all the way up until, they take their profits, they show all their shareholders, they're like, here, I'm going to give you some equity back. We're going to show you that we're actually making money. Look at this, boom. And then they just drop the bottom out that ass, and they brought it all the way down. And I was looking for like a 320, 340 number. It didn't get that low, but it kept creeping. And right now, when the shit has hit the fan, when that happens, you'll know exactly what we're looking at. But those sector ETFs are the way to, you got to focus on those things. If you're going to invest that way, me personally, I believe in securities. I believe in the one security that I own right now, GameStop, additional to Costco. But these are like lifetime things that I'm buying forever. You're never going to get me to get off them. I can't. And why? Because I believe in GameStop. I believe in Costco. And it's hand in hand. I believe in the things I know. I know GameStop's going to be great. Guys, it's going to happen. So anyway, we're up the mountain. My dad, we're talking, right? He's like, hey, man, what are you going to do on the show today? I have no idea, Pops. I just push record. I never know what I'm going to say till I say it. I'm like, all right. But I will tell you one thing. 5 years from now, when GameStop's cranking and it's all over the news, and Wall Street can't get enough of it, and Yahoo wants to talk about it. Everybody's going to talk about how great it is for that day. They're going to come looking for dudes like us. They're going to come looking for us and say, who knew? Who was talking about it? Because these sectors, these circles are so small. Guys, we have a little pocket of the internet, and there's hardly any people that actually know what the hell's going on. But I tell you, how many uninformed investors do you know? How many uninformed home buyers do you know? Car buyers do you know? There's tons of them. Tons of them. And so I think about it. I used to be one. When I bought my first house, I was a joke. And I didn't even have to buy it in my name. It was just a weird way of doing business back then. And that was during the housing crisis. And now you look and you ask yourself, okay, how crazy is it going to get? Are housing rates going to get over 10%? Yes. I'm a firm believer in that. They've been over 10% for years before, guys. A whole stretch of like 9 years over 10%. I think they can go that high. I really do. And if you're saying you can't afford it, no, the price of housing comes down. That's when people with real capital come in and buy things at the cheap, for bargain, for nothing. Because what they're going to convince people to do is they're going to convince people to buy houses at 10%. With the idea that the rates will come down and you can refi. There is no refinance market industry right now. Completely gone. I don't care who you are, what bank you are, what housing sector you run. You do not have a refinance division right now. They have no jobs whatsoever because you're not going to refinance at 7%. You're not going to refinance at 6%. But when you get to 10%, now you get to roll back downhill. And that's exactly what's going to happen for a lot of people. For everyone who got in before during the pandemic, and you got in under 4% or 4.5% and lower, you did great compared to what it is today. But if you got under 4, 3s, 2s, it's going to feel amazing for you. But everyone else is going to be hurting. So that's what I see coming. I see that this market has to get popped up. And it has to hit the near, doom and gloom to re-roll back in what banks are doing. And banks need a vehicle to loan money. The only reason why the housing market even exists, the 30-year loan, is because banks needed to make money. The American dream is a farce. They made that shit up. They go, yeah, come borrow 30-year loan so we can make money off the money we currently hold. They had no way. Not enough people are opening painted And so what do? They paint it up, put a Star Spangled Banner on it, and say, guess what? You're American if you're a homeowner. And everyone brags about owning a home, and it's like, chill, bros. All right, we're all paying 3 times what it's worth. Chill. Unless you're buying cash, that's where you're at. So I feel that it will come to that eventually within the next year or two because it has no choice. Banks need to make that money back that they're not getting right now. And that's just in that one section, the refi section. And you'll see what else happens commercial real estate-wise. These commercial banks, these regional banks, that have a footing, they're going to be hurting as well because the rates are going to keep going up and it's going to crumble some companies. And companies are in the wrong cycle. Some companies are trying to maneuver leases right now. They're trying to figure out how to get more retail footage, and they can't do it because the price per retail foot is going to be drastically different than it is today. So if you're signing new fulfillment centers, if you're doing all that, you did it 2 years ago, a year ago, great, you have good business sense, or maybe you just got lucky. Maybe GameStop just got lucky that they opened 2 fulfillment centers last year in the course of that calendar year, because that's when rates were recognizable, or rates are just somewhat manageable. Look at what they did right now. The next building opens up, it's up for renewal, and they say, oh, hell no, we're closing it. That's it. And everyone, Wall Street writes that off to say they're bad business, man. They're closing stores. They have no top line revenue. There's no growth. They close a fulfillment center. I heard Brian Susie say all this, and I'm just like, yo, Brian, are you oblivious to what's going on? Why would you want to keep that with the rates the way they are? No, you wouldn't want to do that. But then you go look at companies that are privately run by private equity, a publicly traded company run by private equity, and they're trying to get them to expand. They're trying to get them to do things that they can. Buying movie theaters, bringing out more Bye Baby stores. It's like, make a profit first, then we'll talk about expansion. But in that case, like a net loss position for like GameStop. GameStop might open up a store that's profitable in said sectors, but they're closing 5 to offset the one that they opened. They're just shorting it up that way. So there's a net loss on buildings, which is great. You want to lower that footprint. Maybe it is too heavy, too fat, but you don't want to do it too fast. You don't want to crash the system that is. It's like being diabetic. It's like, hey, I need a sugar spike, but I don't want to go ahead and just eat, drink this donut, eat this donut, drink this soda, and then spike me up to where I fall over. I need to take it gradual. I need to take some licks of an orange. I need to do it soft here. It's just that way. So we're licking the orange right now for GameStop, and we're doing it right because we're just a great company. We're just a great company with blood flowing through us. That's how we're doing it. Yeah, sorry about that. Don't worry about it. I see Lemon got a timeout. What else is new? Give him 300, and it happens that way. We are paying attention. Thank you for that, Giga. I appreciate it. And we'll be paying attention on Thursday when we're live. What could they say? Oh, baby. Was the helmet going to break out? Because I tell you what, guys, if they announce a dividend, if they announce a partnership, if they just talk, oh, I'm excited. If they don't talk, I'm still excited. Because I love it when they're quiet. Ryan Cohen being quiet while he's running the show, there's nothing better than that for me. Nothing, because I know what he's capable of. I know what the company's capable of, and they're capable of actually making gross profit. Like, it's gonna be just a cutthroat penny business. I want that. You wouldn't want me to work for GameStop, guys, because I might not make it so fun. I might be a fun guy, but I'd literally walk in there and be like, okay, how many staples are we using? How many paper clips are we using? Like, I'm that guy. I don't want to buy any supplies. I don't want to have any cost, nothing overhead, and just go ahead and pocket the cash. Ask my wife. We go shopping. She puts shit in the basket. I go, we don't need that. I pull it out. You don't want me to be in the damn store with you. I'm the wrong guy to go shopping. I'm the wrong guy to go to Disneyland with. Let me tell you, Disneyland tickets are expensive, and it might be the happiest place on earth, and kids are all smiling, everybody. But if you want to buy souvenirs, I can get that at the mall. What are you talking about? Oh, no, we could buy that on Amazon. No, we don't need that. I don't shop at Amazon. We could get that at Ross. Man, no, go to the Disney store outside of here. What do you need? You want a picture? Oh, yeah, I'll take your picture. I don't need him to take pictures. Guys, I don't spend money when I'm on vacation. Nope. Restaurants? Shit, we're out of town. McDonald's open? All right, we're going. Oh, we're really going to go big this time. We're going to get the Habit. If you guys don't know about the Habit, I apologize. Maybe that's not relevant to you guys. Anyway, my point is I don't spend money. And I don't want to, because every dollar is meant for someone else, for something else. It's for the end of my life, not while I'm living. Not at all. I just keep buying more until the day I die. There you go, John. Now you're figuring it out. Maybe I am living that cultish lifestyle. Because I'm crazy. You think Ted Kaczynski, it got reported that he committed suicide in prison? That's how he died? I'm going to call bullshit, but whatever. Like, this guy's been around forever, right? The Unabomber guy, by the way. He's a product of a failed experiment, at Harvard, and they messed with his mind. Hey, listen, no sympathy for me. He did blow up people. He wrote, and he led bombs and all this stuff. And but I understand the struggle. I saw the whole damn documentary of him, and it was a good documentary, by the way, the Unabomber one. But it's called Manhunt. It's on Netflix. I don't know if it's still there, but there's some good stuff out there. But people are actually have sympathy for this guy, and I'm just like, nah. You take somebody's life, I can't do that. But there's a breaking story, huh? Every time I see somebody die that wasn't meant to die, makes me wonder, how the hell do they die? Because I tell you, the guys I want to fall over never die. I still got dudes walking around the planet. I'm like, who the hell? Bro, I'm telling you right now, somebody died, somebody famous recently, somebody older. Somebody died, and I was like, yo, he was still alive? I do that shit all the time. That person's still alive, because they've been old my whole life. I know, I'll give you the example. Al Pacino and Robert De Niro have been old as shit my whole life. Yet these old suckers are in every movie. Then I hear Al Pacino's got a 29-year-old wife who's like hot to trot, and they're having a baby. I'm like, this old man, what's he doing? Oh, can you imagine the struggle? Can you imagine the onion smell that they have rugby, together? Oh, yeah, this is a true fact. Al Pacino's sister, high school teacher at my school in high school when growing up. But anyway, these dudes are old, man. And I'm watching them on the tube, and I'm like, when are they going to fall over? I can only deal with so much yelling. I mean, Scarface was a long time ago, bro. But I watched Heat, and I was I was unimpressed. I watched Heat growing up as a kid. In the movie theater, I fell asleep. How could I fall asleep with all that gunfire? Val Kilmer, all these guys, Tom Sizemore, was that his name? I don't know his name. Sizemore, whatever. Oh, a whole bunch of dead dudes now in this damn movie. And I tell you, I watched it the other day, and I was like, yo, this is weak. This is weak. He goes to the hotel, goes up the flights, he kills the guy, comes down, runs, jumps off of a freeway pass, down the trees, down the fence, runs through the field to the airport. And I'm saying to myself, first off, he's old in this video. He's wearing dress shoes. How did Al Pacino know which route he took? There's no way you would run off a bridge, go down the trees, chop the fence, and keep running after him. They're two old guys running in dress clothes. They're going to be sweating. They're going to be huffing and puffing. They're not going to be fighting. There's no showdown. There was a whole 20-minute segment in this movie I could have did without. It's unrealistic. I can't take it. These dudes are athletes. Nah. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about it because I run up a mountain every damn day and I see dudes run past me and I go, what the hell? Who's that guy? Oh, is that guy, is he studying for Pops? Is he training for like the Olympics? How does he do that? How do you do that? Like, you must be. If you're going to run past me, bro, you better be a professional athlete. No, it's just some kid. There was some kid hopping up the mountain yesterday with like no water. He had to be like 17, 140 pounds. Just like, hey, like this, like, hey, running up the damn mountain. I'm like, who the hell's that jackrabbit? And I'm right there, just, and then I have to remind myself, I don't care what these people think about me. I don't care. They don't have to know the struggles that I have a trash bag on, that I have a body wrap, that I ran 2 miles the other day, the other side. My legs are sore. I've been up there every day. I don't have to tell them my struggle. I don't have to tell them, when they see me sweating and bent over and huffing and puffing, and they're like, oh my God, he's out of breath and he only made it up half the mountain. They don't need to know that it's my second time. I feel the same way about the stock. Nobody needs to know that I've been here for 2.5 years and that I'm broke in my bank account every day. But am I broke? Yeah, that's what you gotta ask yourself. But then I'm like, man, am I overextended? Am I this? Am I that? They don't even know my story, my struggle. Nah, forget it. They don't deserve to know. They don't deserve to know. They'll see the results. They'll see the inches lost. They'll see the pounds gone. They'll see me. They'll be like, I remember when he used to come up the mountain, he was fat. Now he's skinny. Yeah, it's going to be me. I remember when Marantz was invested in the GameStop and he was broke. And now he's rich. Oh, baby. That's all you. It's you guys at home. And you might be with your woman or you might not be with your man or you might not. They might be gone because they couldn't handle what it is. But remember, it only cost you that much time and effort to find out who they were. They weren't going to roll with you? Well, shit, and they're missing out. I'm not missing this boat for anyone. 2408 right now on the stock, guys. Over 6 million shares traded back and forth. Feeling great. GameStop looking healthy. Let's read the chat. Tech stocks, you mean, like 5 or 6. Yeah, pretty much the FANG stocks. Loving our insiders buying more. I think everyone is. Lemon, skip out on the middleman and just buy in tech. Yeah, think smart, bro. Do your best. Buy more, Lemon. Just load up, bro. Yeah, I'd probably. There you go. Tanko Native, I can't even believe he shows his face in here. Have you seen this guy with the droopy shoulders? Tanko, I'm just telling you, do some push-ups, bro. I swear to goodness, if you do push-ups, then I might believe you. I would find you more believable if you weren't wearing a saggy wife beater. I've never seen that a day in my life. Dudes who wear wife beaters usually fill them out. They're like, yeah, I'm there. And sorry for the T. It's a tank top, guys. I know I call it a wife beater, but I can't even believe I call it that. But it's taken over a name of its own. It's because most men that were beating wives back in the 70s and 60s and 50s, they wore those white tank top, those Fruit of the Loom Hanes. And I don't know if he does it for the effect to see his nipples. I don't know why Tonko does it, but Tongo's mixed match kind of guy. He's the kind of guy I think that would wear flip-flops, wife beaters, and cargo shorts. That's just how I see it. I'm not judging you, bro. That's a tough man stance. It really is. You're a tough guy. I saw you working for $50 an hour picking up signs. It's phenomenal. Oh, there you go. So they like you, Tonko. They said, Taco, they said, well, they're going to call you Taco. Is that cool instead of Tonko? I don't mind. So Taco, they want you to go ahead and take off the caps lock, bro. Taco is back. Yeah, guess who's back? Back again. Tonko's back. He has no friends. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Tonko's back. Tonko's back. Yeah. The threshold is much higher when they're dealing with someone affected with the public interest. Well, there you go. Lemon says none of the famous GME holders, grifters, are DRS'd. Well, Lemon, tell me one. Name me one famous YouTuber that's DRS'd or not DRS'd. One famous GME YouTuber. Tell me who's famous. Did I miss something here? No one's famous. No one's being pushed out to the media. There's not like mass appeal here. You gotta be bullshitting me, Lemon. Give me a break. No shame in an honest job. Doing it right by your wife and kids. Yeah, guys, I'll do anything. Anything. I won't have my wife and kids if I was doing a different job probably, because my wife would probably take the kids and leave me. And not that she's shallow, she's just expensive. My wife's great. She knows what's up. She knows what she wants in life. And it starts with an M and ends with an E. It's me, not money. No. Ryan Cohen doesn't believe in DRS or MOS. Okay. I don't even know how that matters, but You don't need to know who we are. There we go. Do you see Marantz talking about MOAS? Thank you, Kyoto. Let him know. It's not even a possibility for me to talk about it that way. I just love the company. I love the fundamentals, and I want it to do what it does. Do what you do, baby boo. What I say, 24.20? It's still possible, guys. It's still up 6.22% today at 24.9, looking healthy. Looking healthy. And it's only, what, Monday? Tuesday. My God. So if you guys didn't hear the great news, George Soros potentially might have terminal cancer. He might be on his way out the building, okay? And why I say great news, do I wish death upon any man? Sometimes. No, George Soros is not a healthy man for America. He hates America, supposedly, in quotations. But to push his leftist agenda, it's been real on this country. If you guys don't know that, George Soros' son is taking over his account. 35, is it 25 or 35? I think it's $25 billion worth of money. And his name is Alex Soros, and he's already in the White House making promises to continue to support the Democratic attorneys, generals, and anything that has to do with the Democrat, the push for the left-hand side. And that's how they change, this country. You do it at the local level, you do it at the state level, you do it at the county level, because those judges create an environment, those prosecutors create an environment of what they allow and what they don't. So if people have to know how America's shaped and molded, and this individual is going to have a huge influence. He's a snot-nosed little punk after I saw him. So Alex Soros, come find me, all right? Come find me. Go ahead. While you're at it, you got enough money to buy YouTube, come on over and cut me off, because that's the only way you're going to do it. You're a punk. I don't like the Soros people. I don't, and what they stand for. Did anyone see the post on Superstock today about someone in the UK or Sky News wearing a GameStop shirt in the background? That was me in the shirt. Oh, Rick James, that's my baby. Do that. I'll check it out. Kunta think he's being slick with his non-racist name. Oh, yeah, Lemon? Yeah, it doesn't work for me. Rick James, there we go. Well done. Way to represent. Absolutely, Rick James. If you guys saw, I did a video yesterday. I did one of those motivational hype videos. That helped me out, get me through my day. I did an interview. That helped me out, get through my day. Watched some comedy, played some video games. All helped me get through my day. Lemon, skip out the middle, man. There you go. Now I know where I'm at in the chat. I'm getting back to where I was, so I apologize, guys. Now, there you go. He is. Soon, there won't be any GameStops in Europe at all. We hope, Lemon, we hope. They don't make money in Europe, so they're getting out of there. He keeps coming back with multiple YouTube accounts. He is seriously addicted to watching Marantz. I wouldn't doubt it, bro. But the Lemon's sour. He's sour. He knows what's up. It's his hour. By the way, we are in the power hour, guys. 30 minutes left on the market today. GameStop now 24.10. Like I said, I'm looking for 24.20. I think it's going to be a good number. I think it's a good pump. But hey, who knows? Maybe I can will it. Maybe I can make it happen. They just opened a 3-story GameStop in Italy, you moron. They just opened a flagship store in Europe, you dope. There we go. Give him his 300. 5 memberships to the channel. Stacks still doing what he can. Blessing the channel with all you guys getting that information. If you guys are not familiar with the members only section, there's plenty of videos there that I post every week, sometimes twice a day, once a day, whatever it may be. But you guys will see them, over 40-something plus videos over there. And at 4 cents, baby, in at 4 cents, 24 of the money. You're not at 4 cents on Bed Bath & Beyond. You may have bought some, but that's not where you started. You can't lie here because we keep receipts. And a guy like you who's never made a single dollar on any trade you've ever done, whether it be AMC or Bed Bath & Beyond, I don't understand what your negativity is towards us who support GameStop when you know GameStop's the actual real deal. But you're ignorant. You show it every day you type, and I'm happy you come back because I enjoy your support. Thank you for the click. Thank you for the view. Now, get a life. All right, Lemon, you're back again. Just look at the number of shops in total. Huge decline. We hope, man. We absolutely hope. Thanks for the support, Marantz. I'm saving in GME and enjoying the journey. I'd only sell on my deathbed. GTA, you won't have to. You just don't worry about it, man. You do your best. You keep upright. Battle what you're battling through. Don't worry about it, man. If you got to live life a different way, you live life a different way. You adapt, you overcome, but you keep grinding. Oh, no, the shop's in decline. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they were reducing their footprint. We want to get rid of the unprofitable stores to close. Yes, we do. That's the point, Lemon. Shrink the footprint, run efficiently. Yes. Sup, all y'all. Just have a happy day. Smash the like button. Just this one. Thank you so much, Chad. I appreciate you. I don't know why you call yourself almost Batman, bro. If rates are going up, these are so bad for GME. I don't know how. I don't know how it's so bad for GME, but it means GME will close up their footprint. So I don't see how that's bad. Yeah, you suck at trolling, absolutely. Lemon, if you don't address any of the replies, I'm going to assume that you're trolling and reading a script. Yeah. Don't you mean shareholders meeting Wednesday? Oh, don't get started with me, bro. It's Thursday. They haven't managed to run more efficiently, though, still losing money. Rates going to be bad for retail, i.e. GME. What do you mean losing money? How much money have they lost in the last 6 months? Just do that math for me and then come back to me, okay? Losing money. We beat every meltdown or talking point you throw at us. Absolutely. To be honest, I imagine Ryan Cohen will deploy about $500 million into something like Apple this winter, New Year on some serious dip. I don't know. Maybe if he has the money to do it. I mean, they're doing the marketable security nonsense. They're doing great. But him personally, yeah, who knows? Are you not looking at the balance sheet? No, he's not. Why do you even bother? Exactly. I leave him alone, bro. We're running great. Oh, damn, I didn't know that. I thought they were further out and was just waiting for the next quarterly call. No, it's right now. I'm about to be done with you just got to let it go, Kyoto. Can't let these guys get to you, man. It's late night for you, but it's early morning for me. I like these trolls. I don't mind them one bit. They've had one semi-decent earnings, but not consistent at all. Cash flow negative and revenue has fallen off. EPS misses, declining business model, NFT market failure. You're ridiculous, Lemon. You really are. They've been cash flow positive for the previous 2 quarters. They have a net position of $1.3 billion. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. And as far as the NFT marketplace goes, I don't know how you're valuing market failure versus business model failure. I don't know what you're talking about. So it's cool though. You'll be all right, man. Just don't buy it then. Do me a favor. Who decides EPS estimates? Thank you, DRS. If Costco lays you off, you're going to still pump the stock. 20 for the money. Maybe you don't understand my position at Costco. Oh, man, that's hilarious. The company would have to file for bankruptcy for me to lose my job. And I think we looked at the balance sheet. They have more cash on hand and assets than debt, long-term debt, everything. They can pay off everything right now and still have billions of dollars in the bank. You are delusional. Delusional. But there you go. Who decides EPS? There you go. How about now? There you go. Doesn't matter. They are bad regardless of estimates. Cool. Cool, bro. GME 25 possible tomorrow? Probably. Probably not. Who knows? I mean, I don't predict it day to day like that. I don't go that route. But I do tell you it's going to hit 20 right now. We've got about 25 minutes for it to go up about 8 cents. So we're going good. Isn't forward guidance EPS estimates are always hard to beat for GameStop, but not for AMC, Apple, Google. They all get lowballed. Correct. They do this shit on purpose, right? But that's why I tell you, I don't care about guidance and estimates. Like if you guys are paying attention to the stock over the last before earnings, before that day, we're right back there at $24 again. So everybody took their profits out of it, they sucked it out, and now it's being right back to the price where it's supposed to be. So I anticipate us having a grind depending on the annual shareholders meeting, and even if you start thinking about how the rates could go up on the whole Fed, but that wouldn't matter because GameStop they're not attracted to it that way. They can keep going, guys. They can keep going, and it's not a problem. Gap fill at like 25.13. I just don't think these naysayers understand what they're looking at. That's my honest truth. I think Lemon was Brian Susie. Yeah, you mean Pee Wee Herman. Got it. Much love and appreciation, my dudes. Thanks again for coming through last night. Amazing info. Housing is trash, and CRE is going to wreck the economy. Well, here's the issue for me. CRE is going to wreck the economy. That's a commercial real estate, guys. It is for regional banks, and so some more will go under, and it's going to cripple what you have going on. But when we're talking about, last night private equity, it's like a conversation that has to be had for like a whole year. Like you really have to get your grip around what it is and who's involved and what the influence is. So until you talk about the origins, until you understand who Apollo is, who Mike Milken is in that institute, what the Wharton Way is, like there's so many red flags for these companies and their executives that we need to talk about it on a daily. We need to find out who's in the company, who's making decisions. So when you see an announcement about an acquisition or something that got passed at a board meeting via proxy, they're like, oh yeah, well, we voted on this and this is what we decided. You should really look into see who's voting. Certainly if you're involved in that company. And it could be a lot of companies. I also heard myself, Mike, on your show last night, I said Mullins, and I said it plural. Excuse me for that. It's Mullen. Mullen Automotive, not Mullins. It's just I'm so used to making fun of Lawrence. There it was. They were using the same talking points from his videos and articles. There you go. Who else is coming back with multiple accounts to say the same BS? Oh, just a troll. We got one troll fits them all, bro. GameStop losses were reduced to 107 million from this quarter last year. That's seen as a negative. Oh, just wait. Just wait. You think it was it was $100 million swing, right? But if you're headed in the right direction, what the hell are people talking about? Every year, that's just as corporate, okay? Every year, every company has an idea that they will somewhat grow, okay? Their sales will somewhat grow. If they're flat, that means they need to cut out losses on other avenues. And they've done that. So whether or not they're increasing the top line revenue, it's not about top line, it's bottom line. It's what did it cost you to get there? And if what it cost you to get there is getting better and better, well, guess what? It's the delta, right? That's what we call it. We call it the delta. It's the recipe for success. What's your delta? How many dollars per man hour did it cost to make that profit? And that's what you find out. It's simple math. People have to factor in a lot of things. You have to factor in controllables, right? You have to factor in your maintenance, your supplies, and your outside services. You got to factor in your payroll. You also got to factor in how many hours are you sucking out of that for them. What did you do last year? And all they ever ask, this is a corporate mandate for most companies, can we just beat last year? Can we be better than last year? For the month, for the week, for the quarter. That's all it is, guys. And GameStop, if they've instilled that into their senior leadership, then that's what they're going to do. And that's why you see a $100 million swing. Well, guess what? Next year, could we see a better swing? Could we see a $25 million swing on that 50? What does that mean? That means we had a 50% increase, 50% increase. Like, we're in the right direction. It's where the margins get so small. And then you pop. Then you pop because maybe the economy comes back to life. Maybe everything does. And you'll see it. Maybe the algorithm will hit this channel one day and people will start buying the stock in groves. If not, guess what? You're still the smart ones. You're still the ones that were here first. But for all the naysayers, all the guys who are against us, good luck. Good luck. You have a losing man's fight. And I'll tell you why. Because you're showing up every day to be negative, while everyone here is trying to show up to be positive and find ways to navigate this world while holding the stock. It's the nature of this channel. I mean, it's built for you to come out here and talk that way, Lemon, or Kunta, whatever you want to call yourself these days. But the truth is, you need this. You need the negativity so you can exist. The individual that comes out and says, your stock's losing money, ha, 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 ha. You're not going to make any money, ha, ha, ha. You work at Costco and you're a janitor, ha. You lick the floors. You drive a bucket car. You live in a shoebox. You got a fat wife. You got ugly kids. Like they're all surface insults. You're all you're worried about other people's things because you're at the bottom. People at the top don't worry about what people drive or how they dress or what they hold. They don't go, ooh, look at that watch. Look at that. Like, what do you have? No, people don't care about that. They have the ability to provide for that, but you know what they do? They don't value it. They value relationships and they value what can happen, what will happen, while you're sitting there focused on the negative, because you're that big. That's how big you are. You're at the bottom level. So you as a person, Lemon, you should really look back at your life and say, how can I become more positive? How can I get to the other parts and not worry about it? Because I'll tell you what, I wear shoes when I go hiking in the mountains and they have holes in them. Big holes. You can see my socks. And you know what? I wear them to the restaurant right after. I'll wear them to the store right after. I would wear them to pick up my son from school. I'll wear them anywhere. They're shoes. They cover my feet. Does it tell people who I am? Do my shoes tell the story? Is that it? This guy's a poor investor. Look at his shoes. I'm lucky to have shoes. I'm happy to have something covering my feet. I'm fortunate to be in a country that has sidewalks, has paved roads, running water, electricity in the home, internet, all the things people take for granted, but yet you want to sit here and talk bad about a stock. You're using the internet, you're using your energy and your time, and you're belittling people and coming at them and attacking, and guess what? It does nothing. It falls on deaf ears, essentially. But the only reason why I talk about it is to bring light to you, and so that you can understand when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, 4 inches from the mirror, you can get a lot closer. There's nothing blocking you. but you're telling yourself, maybe I am this person. Maybe I could change who I am. Or maybe you're just having a good time doing it. Maybe that's a good time to you. Things that are fun for some people are not fun for others. So I wish you the best of luck, but you need to find a new hobby. That's all I'm saying. Try to get out within 10 to 12 years. Good luck for them. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Owning the Float, nice to see you. Saw your interview with Marantz. First time on your channel. Excellent interview. Yeah, it was a fun time. I love the guy. The guy's a good guy. That is price anchoring. We don't do that here. I'll price anchor. Right now, my price, I think it's somewhere in the 2000s per share. Don't worry. This is exactly why I get upset when everyone keeps focusing on top line revenue. I'm not concerned about top line revenue in recession. I want bottom line improvement. Thank you. That's what I just said. Perfect wording, Stacks. And that's absolutely correct. But, guys like Lemon, they see things, they could never own a professional sports team because they wouldn't want to draft anybody. They don't want to develop anybody. They just want it now. Let's put all these superstars together. Let's make this happen. It's like you don't want to work for anything. The quietest team in the league is the best team in the league. Isn't that crazy? Denver Nuggets are the best team in the NBA, and they have no superstar that talks. I have a single guy that walks up and says, I'm the shit, waving guns on Instagram. Nope. They're extremely mature. They go to work, they do their job, and they go home, and they make a living doing it. And that's where it's at. So, them responded to what? Revenue going down by hundreds of millions, swinging in the right direction when it comes to SDNA? Oh, yeah. Great interview on Mike's channel last night. Cheers, Marantz. Thank you, George. Appreciate it. And great atmosphere over there for those guys to actually get some information from time to time. But I really appreciate them having me. The story of the first responders, specifically one officer, witnessed strange occurrences after Oklahoma's bombing. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Trying to explain owner/operator's mentality to employees' mentality is always feel tough. Yeah, I know. They can't do it, bro. What are your thoughts on player, and what is it in your opinion? Mario, I don't know exactly what it is other than a game engine. My thoughts are that it has the possibilities of being something bigger than what it is. I know that they're using elements of Web 2.0 and 3.0. It's going to integrate the adaptability of said NFTs. How this all works together, these guys are using the infrastructure for it. They're paying for it. They're going to have a great relationship moving forward. And maybe people start building on this platform. But you got to pick a partner, and you got to figure it out how you're going to do it. But even if it's just mobile gaming, even if it's not the big consoles, it can become something bigger than what it is right now. And remember, the biggest investments that are happening in the web gaming time frame, even just gaming in general, is all Web 3.0. So they have over $100 million, if not $500 million worth of investments every year right now. People are building the ecosystem that is. I did some push-ups today. There you go. Bro, wife beater is probably the least offensive nickname for an A shirt. Yeah, I get it. Good afternoon, everyone. Joho, how you doing, man? Appreciate you. Wow. I watched CSI last night. He was interviewing with Owning the Float before me. And CSI had the greatest compliment for us. He said, yo, that guy Marantz is a smart guy. He's a smart guy. And his team, he says, they're a big resource. He said, if we could just get them on our side, man, it would be so good. I said, yeah. Thank you for the shout out, but that's never going to happen. Never going to happen. We're some real elitists over here. And I don't mind saying it one bit. Guys, if you are a GameStop elitist and you're not part of this channel, I don't know what you're doing with your life. It's real. We're really built that way. So set to file a lawsuit to block the Microsoft and the Activision deal. There you go. The FTC is reportedly set to file a lawsuit to block it. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. I was kind of with the idea that it probably won't go through, only because I heard Wedbush talking about it so well. Wedbush, these punks. Shout out to Badass Freak. AMC to the moon. John Nugent. Is it Nugget or Nugent? I can never remember. Nugent. Herbert Garcia and Ryan Wigglesworth. You guys all got a free membership. Thank you guys so much. Donko's here. How you doing, sir? Welcome. Donko went out there and said, yo, man, I made 60 grand off of AMC. Off the deal after watching Marantz's video. I sold, and I'm so thankful. I was like, yo, bro. He said, I'd still be holding if it wasn't for him. I just took it. That's a great compliment for me. I appreciate you, man. And I wish you the best of luck on everything you do. Sup, hot man? Haven't caught a live stream in a minute. No, you have not. Smash the like button, y'all. Marantz, do you buy your fitness trash bags in bulk from Costco? I don't shop, Hulk Hogan, so I don't know what to tell you. But you're welcome back. Thank you. Barry James. Me and my wife are balls deep into GameStop shares. Barry James, if your wife has balls, that's a problem for me. But I don't care how you identify yourself. You do you, baby boo. All right? But yes, you're balls deep. There you go. Duh. Of course, Hulkster. There you go. Marantz, you expected anything on the shareholders meeting? What really goes on there? Don't end the previous ones. They just announced what was ever on the proxy, how it got voted, and, that's it. And they make a statement, something to the effect of, well, we're going to do, long-term growth, strap in, we're on our way. But we just don't know. I've never had one where Ryan Cohen was in charge. So we'll see how it's done. But it might not even be Ryan Cohen talking. It might be the mouthpiece. I needed that deep breath. I apologize. The mouthpiece that is the general counsel, the new guy, or he's been there for a long time, been there for actually like 6 years. But I saw him in the documentary. If you guys didn't watch the Ryan Mean King thing, he actually was part of the interview. Ryan's whole team was there. They talked to everybody with the exception of Ryan himself. So, for those guys that watch, you guys know what it is. Donut Man, Marantz, yeah, that's what. But I'm not expecting anything for sure. Hello to Off the Beaten Path and the Filipino Ventures. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. My day one. There you go. Let me see where I'm at. Right here. 2420 is what I'm looking at. It's 2416. It just hit 2407, 2427. Yeah, I was looking at 2420. I don't know. Spot on, Marantz. Go. Thank you. I don't know what I said. 2422. 741 somewhere. Okay. That's good. Anytime I see a nice green day, Miley Cyrus, It's the Climb, plays in my head. That song is so underrated, Jesse. It's a very good song. I used to cry to that song. I don't care who says shit to me right now. You couldn't see me in a fist fight, so I don't care. I literally was a young man growing up through some tough times in my 30s, in my 20s, and my 30s, financially, professionally. And my daughter was the biggest Miley Cyrus fan. We actually, she got to go to the concert. Her and her friend, Dominique, yeah, they're cool. They actually got to go see Miley Cyrus concert. And opening up for them was that group that sings Shake, 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 Shake It. I forget who they were. But yeah, my daughter actually got to watch Miley Cyrus in her prime. And that was with the hold down. If you guys don't know this shit, I'm sorry. All right. I was a big Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus fan. I thought she was a great role model until she did the J's on my feet. Now get like me and rolling around the ball chain. And she just got too stupid for me. But that's what money does to kids. And, when they become adults, they don't know how to react. But that does not take away from the fact that she has an absolute all-time classic in a song called The Climb. It's The Climb. One of the best songs I've ever heard. And I'll say that. I don't care what people say to me. You guys can say what you want. That message is real. And when I hear it at night and alone, I was crying back then, bro. Literal tears coming down my eyes. Because I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it. And that's what I do. I get emotional, man. I'm like, I'm going to make it. I think about GameStop all the time that way. Every song. And I'm just like, we're not going to take it. Oh, no, we're not going to take it. We're not going to take it anymore. Hey. And I'm going through the whole song while yeah, that's me. That's me. Oh, yeah. And I'm living it. I live the lyrics. So there's all this shit. But Miley Cyrus, It's the Climb. That's a great song. When you say Miley, Wrecking Ball plays in my head. Not me. I don't like that one. No. It's okay, Marantz. The rest of us love you. Thanks, Asta. I appreciate that. If you focus on the negative, your life will become negative. You end up losing hope, losing happiness. Yeah, it's all possible. It's not worth it, bro. Turn back. Yeah. Once you start down a dark path forever, it will dominate your destiny. Marantz and earnings is a great day. Monster Buddy, thank you so much. Just taking the words from my father. He says, hey, man, you did a great show on earnings. I said, well, it's only earnings once every 3 months, so we'll figure it out every 3 months. Love you, bro. Keep up the positive energy, always. Saw you on Tetron's live stream the other night, Marantz. I don't know if I was on his live stream. We talk from time to time. Oh, well, I go watch his live stream and I type in there, but I wasn't on his show. But we've been together. We have streamed together. Sure, he's a good guy. I told everyone, Joker going to average triple-double. Yep. It's so obvious the top-line revenue with the decline after GameStop have been closing stores. Jesus. Thank you. Help them. And I don't mean to call it Jesus that way, but yes. Bear markets are for the building. If you're busy trying to tear things down, what are you going to have to do when the bull market comes back? Yeah, I mean, we're going to be building anyway, so it's going to work out fine. Jesus. More like you need Jesus. Calm down. Figure it out. Yeah, there you go. What's good, crew? I don't know. Life's good right now. We're watching the close in the market. The market closes in about 6 minutes. We're almost there. Actually, 7 minutes, and we're at 24.20. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I tell this stock what the hell it's going to do. Hey, you're gonna get your mouth. You're going to start chewing on this goddamn food, and you're going to eat it. You're going to eat your vitamins. You're going to eat your damn vegetables because you're going to come in at 24.20. I'm not going to tell you again. Marantz, which mountain you running up? Just hiked a 14er in Colorado a couple of weekends ago. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I don't know. They're not like that. It's not like that. You know, whenever I see people hiking up like real mountains and shit, mountain climbing, they have like walking sticks and tents and shit. You know, I got people with walking poles right now, the trekking poles, and I'm just like, that's cheating. We're up here running in the desert like rats. We're out here, man. The chipmunks are next to us, and then all you see is crows flying up top, waiting for us to die because it's so damn hot and it's terrible. And I got a trash bag on. I'm making noise and I'm singing songs while I'm running. And I call out cadence: left, 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 right or left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand up, hook up, shuffle to the door. I'm yelling. Jump right out on the count of 4. If my main don't open wide. Hey, I do that whole shit the whole way through. And my dad's back there like this. Hey, keep it down. You're waking up the lizards. The lot lizards. Get out. I almost wore that shirt today. My lot lizard shirt, but I didn't. GameStop does price matching. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. The Zen holder, I think you are. You're doing your best, and I appreciate you. They price match me in the store by just showing a price on my phone. Phenomenal. I can't stand my cigarette smoking voice. Yeah, but I'm just talking about in her younger years, bro. Are you live streaming the shareholders meeting? Yes, Michael, I am. I plan to. I don't know exactly how it's all going to go down, but I plan to. Watch the other video. Marantz pops up. Looked like he could do circles around him. The Zen holder watched his video earlier. I don't know who the Zen holder is. But I'm supposed to watch another video of some guy who's talking crap about GameStop. I'm supposed to go in there and dispute it. I'm going to go watch that video after this stream because I want to see what he said, and then I'll see if it's somebody you guys talked about yesterday. Let's see. Mount Massive got Elbert 3 years ago and had to come back and get Mount Massive. Those are the 2 highest in Colorado. Yeah, I don't know exactly how it all works out that way. He would collapse on a 14R. Which one you hit? What do you mean I would collapse, bro? Stacks, what do you mean I would collapse, bro? I'm ready now. The Metro Station. Yeah, that's who it was, the Metro Station. That's some serious work right there. Yeah, well, there you go. The snow factor is interesting. A first for me as far as that goes. Well, there you go. Marantz, did you watch the GameStop Starfield show yesterday? Got me hyped. I saw everybody was watching it. It was actually being live streamed on YouTube, but I was too busy playing games myself. I was actually playing League of Legends last night with my brother. I put Diablo 4 on hold. Now, listen, Diablo 4 looks clean. It looks smooth. I want a better graphics card. I don't have the money to buy one right now. I'm ordering one from GameStop. I hope they have the one I need, but I'm waiting. I've got to wait about 8 days. So when I buy the better graphics card and I put it in, then I'll feel happy to play the game. Right now, I don't like playing on low settings, and it's only because I don't have a great graphics card. So I found a reason to buy one, and that's what I'm going to do on the 8th, or not on the 8th, but on the 20th, and I'll do it from there. Marantz, closing stores is not a bad thing. Walmart closed stores. Yeah, that's totally different, but yes. Yeah, it's extremely wet here right now for the first time in a year. That's what she said. Some stores underperform. Sometimes the company overexpands. It's not that they overexpand. Sometimes companies open up stores and demos that can't survive. They can't exist. So things change over time. I'll give you the example. Sam's Club will open up a store, and when they open up one next to a Costco, for example, Costco refuses to admit defeat. Every store they've ever opened in their whole career, they do not close. They don't admit defeat. They might close one to relocate to a better building within the same vicinity because they found a better spot, but they don't come out of that market. They stay in it. They'll take a loss for 10 years just to do it. Ooh, I got a phone call. I got to take this call. sir.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or Superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
Sorry, guys. That was work. That was real. Hey, it was a real conversation we had to have, and I'm happy I had it. But now I'm back. Hey, guys. When the boss called, like listen, I'm not gonna pick up the phone for everybody.
I was bullish
when my boss
yesterday,
calls
but I
me,
kind of changed my mind because
hey,
now
GameStop
I'm
wins.
just fucking bullish.
GameStop wins.
That's what
And
the fuck I
Marantz.
am about GameStop.
24.30, 24.27. Hey, they were like, yo, Marantz, you were wrong, man. It's coming down. Look at this one right here. A minute before, they're like, yeah, 24.16. Marantz is wrong. Ah. Woo. Looks great. Good job today, guys. What a hell of a day to get your all-time highs or your intraday highs right there at the end. I'm excited. Yeah, hey, when my boss calls me, man, I'll pick up that phone every time. There's a reason why I'm there. But they look at the only price match online. I think the only price match online. I don't even know how that works, but yeah. Watch the other video. Marantz Pops looked like he could do circles around him. Oh, my Pops looks like he could do circles around me. Oh, Hulk Hogan, no, I killed my dad today. You kidding? Let me tell you something. My dad's 60, bro. Yeah, he can run a long time for a long stretch, but you ain't gonna beat me. Hell no. I got something inside of me that you guys don't have, apparently. Yeah, dude, there was two dudes in front of me on the mountain. Literally, I saw them, and I go, I'm gonna catch those dudes. And I did a 2-mile stretch uphill, and I moved mountains, bro. I have not moved that way in at least 5 years. The way I'm feeling it, my legs are throbbing right now. I'm telling you, I got up there so fast, and I was just, and I was playing rock music, bro. And the beat of the drum, I was like jumping up that mountain. My dad, he when he got up there and he caught up to me, he goes, "That was impressive, dude." I'm like, "Thanks, man." I'm telling you, I know it for a fact. There was nobody who's gonna keep up with me this morning. Not up that mountain. Yeah, we did 2 miles first at another mountain. And it was too easy, but my body was already warm. So then when I went up this one, I said hi, because it's the same people every day, guys. There's hundreds of people on this mountain, but you see a couple of the same dudes all the time. And CEO steps down following push from Icon. Icon pushed down a CEO at Illumina. I don't even know what the hell that is. ILMN. Is that the one where they wrote the letter the other day? Probably. But who cares? He's out of there. So now Icon's going to come in and buy it out for cheap or leverage it and do what they do. Bro. Why do people quit their jobs because somebody writes them a letter? I would just tear the shit up like I never got it. I never got it. That's what I would do. Yeah, Crycon's out here doing this shit. He ain't going after Bed Bath & Beyond. Oh, wait. He must be. I read the DD, and it's GameStop yesterday. What is it? I'm still waiting, GameStop. Are you guys buying Bed Bath & Beyond or Bye Bye Baby? Oh, PP Seeds needs a show. He needs to say something. These guys are ridiculous, guys. How many times can they get shit wrong? And then they just keep coming back to the channel. I don't know. I don't believe that headline. No. I don't believe it was a real deadline. It can't be real. No. I'm wrong. Buy more. I bought more, guys. And they always say they bought more, but they never show a single order. None of them show a single shred of proof of what they do and buy. That's the part that kills you. I buy GameStop, I post it. I buy Costco, I post it. Get out of here. I don't believe them. Yeah, there we go. What else am I reading here? Got Elbert 3 years ago. Well, there you go. You guys are naming mountains I don't know, but it's okay. Yeah, guys, I move, bro. I move. Stacks and talk all the shit you want. I'm just heavy right now. I'm just heavy, and I'm losing weight every day. Yeah, it's extremely wet. I read that twice. It was good. Over expands. Nope, there we go. I'd like to get out of Cali and run some of that stuff too. Oh, yeah, come on by. Come on by. The summit is 14K, bro. You jog into a 1K. No, you don't understand, Stacks. The mentality of climbing a mountain is totally different than what you think. If I knew the summit is 14K, I'm up there. I'm going to pace myself. I'm going to take my time. I'm still going to get there. But the difference here, what I'm trying to tell you is this, you say the summit's, I'm on 1K up, but the path to get to the 1K is the most long, drawn-out incline you've ever seen in your life. Like, it's so long, it doesn't have to be. I can go up the cross, which is just as high. The cross is 1K, but it only takes 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get up there because it's actually straight up. It's just straight up. You just go up these steps, boom, 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 boom. That's it. No. This shit's long. You're dreaming, bro. You're dreaming. You gotta know what the desert is. Stop, bro. Get out of here, bro. What GFX card you getting and what do you have? Okay, so I have an NVIDIA 1030. The worst. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. I used to have just an integrated graphics card, right? So I got rid of that. But yeah, I have an NVIDIA 1030. I'm pretty sure it's trash. It's not good. It runs everything on lowest, but I'll figure it out. Marantz, is the stock market truly supply and demand? Is the stock market truly supply and demand? It can be, Donut Man. It can be. I think people have a misconception that retail controls the supply and demand aspect or can have an impact on it. I don't think that we do. We can. I think hedge funds have the money to move mountains. And the unfortunate part is they play a different game than you and I. So I just think it's all about perception at that point. But no, you can't do anything about it. Donut Man, because you know what, AMC would lead you to believe that they own everything, yet the stock is down to $4 a share. And what type of increases do you see? What type of pressure? You won't ever get it on the buy side of it because they can push it down. They can control the whole thing. They've been in control the whole time. For 2 years, they've controlled that stock because they're not over leveraged. That's the difference. The risk assessment is what they do for a living, and the risk assessment of GameStop was exploited. But AMC, it was the complete opposite. They benefited and profited off of it, and unfortunately, they it's like the devil in sheep's clothing. They're literally along with the flock, and they're really a wolf in sheep's clothing, I should say, not the devil. Oh God, but they're just running along with the flock, and you just don't know how it's happening, and that's how it's happening. So, if you guys don't know what's happened to that stock or that company in the run, then you haven't been around long enough. My buddy family has a huge chunk of land up there in Leadville. It's stunning. Well, there you go. Tell them to sell some. Get some GameStop. Good afternoon, Marantz. Try Pikes Peak Bar Trail. Plenty of runnable on way up before, Timberland, and lots of fun running down. I can imagine. You see, something like that would be what I would do. Like something like that I could do. Paul Bunyan made Pikes Peak. He was wrestling with his ox named Blue. Okay, and they were pushing each other around, and they were fighting around. He was dragging his axe. That's how he made the Grand Canyon. And then they were fighting around. That's how they made the Rockies. You know, they were like moving earth together. And I read it in a book when I was growing up, so it had to happen. It had to be true. But yeah, I could do that. That'd be something good for me and my dad to do. Yeah, but I'm pretty zen. Yeah, down is fun, sometimes scary part. Yeah, I won't be running like that, bro. I can't be doing that. I'm a flat lander, but live out here in Colorado. And as a kid, go back all the time. We'll retire there. Well, there you go. Almost back to the same price from last week. There you go, Legend B. I told everybody. 4-day haters. 4 days is all it took for the price to rebound right back to where it was. 4 days after cutting the fat from the company and Ryan stepping into the role. Let's get it right, Dunny Guns. Let's get it right. He's telling you right now, all you haters. You guys see the price? Did it go down after hours? Am I scared about it? No, it's still good. It's going to hold that price right there. Let's go get it again. It'll probably go down tomorrow after CPI comes out. They give you a reason to knock it down. Or we'll probably go up. You know, I got a message from a very good friend of mine. And the friend says, hey, Marantz, I've been told by 3 bears that GameStop is going to go down. And it'd be a good buying opportunity after it comes down. And I said, tell those 3 little bears that Goldilocks found the right stock. It's not too hot, not too cold, just right. It's called GameStop. Get the shit out of here, these bears. Nice, Zen. I'm a Mile High City boy, but I just like giving Marantz a hard time. I don't get up the hills that often. Yeah, we know, bro. Jealous if all that we all live around the mountains. Yeah, I guess I have to drive a little bit, bro. I actually drive about 20 minutes. It's okay. I have 10 shares of GameStop at $21.25. You're rich, bro. You're rich. What can I do? You're rich. I knew GME would recover, but not that fast. That's fast, man. It's nuts. It is nuts and it is fast, but that's what happens when insiders are buying shares, right? I live by Chatfield, whatever, I guess. Push it right up against the foothills. It's gorgeous. Is Hulk Hogan your brother with an undercover name just giving you crap? No. But whenever I say, hey, brother, it's because Hulk Hogan always say, oh, my little Hulkamaniacs, eat your vitamins. I show my proof. Marantz, true. It's the level of effort. It's level of effort, grind, and fuel strategy. Different game, but similar mentality. All of it is good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, bro. Zen Holder, I'm telling you right now, the mountain we go up, it's like you go up a mountain, you come down, then you go up just for 5 miles, dude. It's ridiculous. And this guy's talking shit. Me and Stacks, bro. Stacks, you know what? The next time you come out this way, and you told me last time you want to come to Palm Springs, when you get here, I'm taking your ass up this mountain, bro. And I don't want to hear your shit. And I don't care. And I'm gonna leave you behind, dude. And I'm just gonna be right there. I'll be like, yeah, he's gonna get his little ass up here right now. That's the way it goes. You know I'm just busting your chops. Yeah, that's what they always say. Marantz, AMC is the next Bed Bath & Beyond. Yes. What's happening, people? Good afternoon, Marantz. Huh? Why would someone sell an asset like a property for GameStop? Seriously. Never do that. Ever. What? What do you mean? Straight, what are you talking about, dude? I'll sell everything. I'll sell my left nut. I don't need them anymore. I got enough kids. What do you want, bro? Straight, don't come in here with your bullshit. Sell everything, bro. GameStop's it. No. I'm doing my best. I'm just messing around. Anyway, guys, Power Hour did finish. We did great, 24-27. I just came out here to hang out with you guys for an hour. I'm going to go ahead and play some Diablo. Actually, I'm playing League of Legends right now. I'm playing TFT, Teamfight Tactics. I'm trying to get to a certain level. I'm going to also check out another video. I'm going to make a video this afternoon. I got to find out what I'm going to do. But I just want to say thank you guys for all hanging out all the time, kicking it, watching all the videos that we've been making all year. We're doing great. So I bet I'll book a little golf trip to Palm Springs this winter or something. Good luck with that one, Stacks. Do you know how busy we are in the wintertime? For golf? Shit. Good luck. I'd rather you not spend any money. It's too expensive. Golfing is so expensive where I live. I don't golf. I've never been golfing a day in my life, guys. But I'm pretty sure I could handle it. I'm pretty sure I could do this shit. Look, what is this? What is this shit? What is this? Bro, I see dudes all day. I know this guy. The guy who pushes carts, right? There's this guy. He was like one round away from Q school or something. He was about to qualify for PGA. He's chilling, bro. We're out there just hacking the balls and shit. They talk about how he hits it, 350 yards or whatever. You guys don't want me. Yeah. Cheers again, Marantz. Thank you so much. What time are you going live tomorrow? Monty Bay's. I don't know. You know, I used to be the guy. I'm here at 9 every day. I'm here at 9. You know what happened, Monty? Life happened. I decided that I was going to put my health first and not YouTube. So I decided, you know, when I go live, people will show up. If they're there, they're there. If they're not, they're not. Whatever. Catch it on your time. I'll catch it on my time. But I'm going to go work out. I'm going to go hang out with my pops. I'm going to go do something. So we're going to cut the grass tomorrow. I told my dad, say, hey, man, I'm going to cut the grass. You want to help? He's like, yeah, we could do it. Before we go for the run, before we go up the mountain, who knows? Then come out here sometime, bro. I play municipal. Oh, dude, for $40, 18 holes? Hey, I know nothing about it, but I'd rather go out there and instead of embarrassing myself here because everybody knows me. But what are you playing as in Diablo 4? I am a cold sork. That's it. Live stream Diablo. No, you know, I can't live stream on this computer Diablo. It's too intense. The graphics are too much. That's why I need the new graphics card. Once I get my new graphics card, then I'll do it. But if it can handle it, man. But right now, I can only live stream, League of Legends. League of Legends takes nothing to run. It's awesome. I love that game. Plus, I still love League of Legends. But I'm leaving Diablo alone. Like, people don't get me on video games. That game is good for the next 7 years. Diablo 4. I will take my time. I will get through it. People will figure it out. My son's grinding through it right now. I took a nap. We bought the game the same day at the same time. I took a nap. I wake up. The dude's level 22. I'm level 3. All right. I can't catch up. I was like, whatever, bro. I'm over it. Anyway, let's have a great week, guys. Don't forget the volume today was 7-Eleven. Get there. Get to 7-Eleven. Get yourself a big gulp. Do what you can. Drink it up. Eat it up. It's GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'll still see you around, millionaires. And I'm still going to be here tomorrow and the day after and the day after. But if I don't see you, just know I avoid evil women, evil stocks. That's what I do. Enjoy it. Peace.